You lost again.
Bet it up, Daddy.
Bet it up. You lost again. Here's the ladder. There's going to be a chair. There's going to be a Singapore cane. And there's going to be damage. Because tonight, the Sandman will take your man Sabu and you, Bill Alfonso, to the extreme. Tell him, big man.
You see, Sabu, we've been around the world and back a couple of times. We've done it in Japan. We've done it in Puerto Rico. We've done it in Florida. We've done it before in Buffalo, Philadelphia, L.A., Arkansas, Texarkana. It doesn't matter where it is. It's lions, tigers, and bears, ladders, tables, and chairs.
Oh, my.
It's not going to be pretty. There's not going to be a lot of wrestling moves in this match. You're not going to see me do a drop kick. You're not going to see me do an arm lock. I might look at a wristwatch. You going to watch that?
Fonzie, by the time we're done, they're going to be calling you Chachi.
We might just give you the Malachi Crunch tonight, Chachi and Sabu.
Woo! That's the way it's going to be tonight.
Let's get extreme.
Let me please introduce the man who will be unfortunately sitting next to Ivan and Scotty Bender to do color commentary, Mick Foley!
Now it's time for an extreme reunion. Sabu and the Sandman, and here comes Mick Foley for the main event. He was relieved from his job as a hardcore special guest referee. Now he's going to be at the announce table, joining our own hardcore icon, Ivan the Impaler and Scotty Bender. The beer is flowing and the blood is sure to be spilling as the Sandman makes his way to the ring with the Singapore cane held on high. In this match, all things are legal. Chairs, Singapore canes, tables, ladders, you name it, it's going to be extreme. Sandman on his way, former ECW World Heavyweight Champion, against another man who's just as synonymous with ECW, Sabu. Serenading the Sandman on his way to the ring, it's the Ballpark Brawl Street Team with their rendition of Enter Sandman. Making his third appearance at the Ballpark Brawl, this is Sabu, the homicidal, genocidal, suicidal madman from Bombay, India, the nephew of the original Sheik. He's led to the ring by his manager, Bill Alfonso, and he's looking to create havoc at the Ballpark Brawl.
Here we go, we're in our main event of Ballpark Brawl 5. We've got Sabu and Sandman, but we've also got hardcore legend Mick Foley joining us for color commentary.
Nick, I'm just saying, safe to say, you're very familiar with all of these gentlemen in the ring.
Very familiar. Looks like the boys are off to a fast start. I got to tell you, I don't usually plead with the wrestlers, but before the match, I pleaded with Sandman, please give us the quick entrance tonight. And Sandman said, no way. They get the 5-minute, 20-second entrance because the fans at Buffalo deserve the best.
Now Sabu stomping on Sandman, whose forehead is already busted open for those beer can shots he gave himself. Now thinking Sabu all right into the steel barrier.
Guy like Sandman needs to be woken up. That type of punishment does not harm him. It just serves to rile him up, fire him up, so he can put the best show on for the crowd.
Well, if he was going to wake up, don't you think he maybe should try buttermilk instead of beer before a match?
This match has already left the confines of the squared circle as we are getting ECW chants here from the crowd.
I think there may have been a feeling that, you know what, that last match, that three-man did it all inside the ring. Now we're going to see Sandman, Sabu do it all outside the ring.
Now Sandman with that Singapore cane, accompanied to the ring by Todd Gordon, one of the founding fathers of ECW. Oh, and then the cane right across the forehead of Sabu.
We've now introduced a ladder into the proceedings. I'll be honest, the suplex. Suplexing the table onto the prone body of Sabu, as if the wild man from Bombay had not suffered enough in his career already.
Gentlemen, I have to ask you this. Is there any logic, a ladder in an open-air baseball stadium, or is just logic out the window right now?
Well, I heard it announced as a Singapore cane and a chair on a pole. I guess the logic being Sandman's the master of the cane, Sabu the master of the chair, but I didn't see them scale the ladder to use the weapons. It seems like the weapons were already in play, and it seems as if Sandman knows how to swing a chair as well.
And he's pretty good at swinging a chair. Sabu whips him in. Wait a minute. Oh, right into the steel chair goes the face of Sandman.
A drop toe hold, full force onto the forehead of the Sandman, and now Sabu laying in some heavy boots.
Oh! Then Sandman moonsaulting off that middle rope over the chair onto Sandman. 1, 2, oh, Sandman.
And I gotta say, gentlemen, everything comes around in wrestling. That drop toe hold, shades of your old friend, Raven.
Well, I think Raven may have ripped it off from the hardcore legend Mick Foley himself. I believe I instituted that move into ECW, although I may be mistaken, because I certainly have ripped off a lot of moves myself.
Well, how everything comes around hardcore homecoming, you were there, and it was Raven, Sabu, and Sandman in the triple threat match.
It was? I thought it was Funk, Shane Douglas, and Sabu in a triple threat barbed wire. Oh my goodness!
Oh, there goes Sandman upside down into that ladder that was propped up in the corner. You could see Sandman clutching his right ankle, but Sabu's going to give him no corner. Oh, leg drop with the chair.
There's only so much pain that a case of beer can anesthetize. Sandman really feeling it. I have a feeling the boys want to use the furniture.
We're having the table taken right from under us as Bill Alfonso whistle blowing with that.
I'm going to be all right here. I think you guys are going to go out on the table. I'm going to be all right for the future time being.
Now, Sandman on that table is now Sabu back into the ring. Oh my God! He just put Sandman through that table. You've got to be kidding me!
Broken bat single to right field, Bender.
Trust me, as a guy who's been on the receiving end of that type of damage, there's nothing like seeing the sight of Sabu's body hurtling towards you, knowing he'll stop at nothing to put you through that table.
Using his body as a battering ram, just driving Sandman through that table.
No, that's right. Mick, you've been in hardcore matches before, right?
It reminds me of a rhyme I used in my book, Tales from Rescalane, where it said, both picked up young helpless Shane and approved that they were able. Both the Dudley boys slammed. I messed up my own rhyme. But it had something to do with Abel and table. They picked up young helpless Shane, slammed him through the table.
And that book is on sale at fine bookstores right now.
Well, no, I don't want to get a cheap plug in here because this is a heck of a match. I know these guys both take pride in what they do. There was a feeling, I think, once in a while that, hey, is there going to be a letdown? Are they even going to bother to try to top the last match? Sandman prides himself on being a hardcore icon. Sabu prides himself on being the wildest man in the business. They're not going to let the fans down. They're not going to let themselves down. And they're certainly not going to let us down.
What kind of emotions does this kind of a match evoke for you, Mick Foley, on the sidelines, being used to being in these types of matches, being crowned the king of the death match, and now you're watching two of your friends involved in a match here at Ballpark Brawl?
I don't know if I go so far to call Sandman my friend, but there's a guy who works hard. I look at it and I say, what the heck was I ever doing in that match? But these guys are going to put their bodies on the line.
Oh, Bulldog out of the corner, takes the face of Sabu right into that steel ladder.
That's got to be it.
But then you got to remember, Sabu was off for almost a year following a back problem and staph infection, I believe. So is he in ring shape? That's what I want to know.
The amazing thing is I saw Sabu several months ago. It looked like he'd never wrestle again. And now arguably he's back and better than ever.
Sandman, rolling senton. Right out of the steel ladder, driving into the back of Sabu. And the ECW chants ring out here at Dunn Tire Park.
And that move is just flat out nuts, folks.
We've got ECW referee Jim Mahoney in there, the authority in this match.
Ballpark Brawl! Ballpark Brawl! Ballpark Brawl!
Now Sandman takes that steel ladder, props it up in the corner, fires away the southpaw, those left hands. Now Sabu fighting back. Those right hands taking Sandman off his feet.
I have a feeling we're going to see something we've never seen before. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, then into the chair.
Now if Sabu can find it in there to cover, it's going to do. Oh, the Sandman just barely kicking out. Ivan, I'm sorry to intrude on your territory. I know that you're typically the color man here. I'm sorry that the hardcore legend's hogging the microphone.
Well, in your case, I'll cut you some slack, Mick. A little bit of slack.
We had 3 microphones to start with. Now we're down to 2, and I'm sure as hell not giving up mine for the likes of you.
I don't blame you. The wrestling fans in Western New York would probably thank you for taking a mic from me, but that's
I think we got to take our hats off, if indeed we are wearing them, to promoter Chris Hill for putting on this tremendous show.
Oh, his eagle's already swollen. Don't do that, Mick.
And now Sabu to the top of it. Sandman catches him before he can inflict any more damage onto the Sandman. Now Sandman with that back elbow. Sandman still not able to take Sabu up that top rope now. To the top. Looks out to the crowd. Little hip gyration. Hurricanrana.
I could do without the sexual undertones there, to tell you the truth. But no denying that's a tremendous athletic feat.
Fonzie's in the ring.
For crying out loud, Fonzie.
Todd Gordon coming to help the Sandman.
Shades of the ECW arena. Take him out, Todd.
You got a 5 count to get out of my ring, or else I'm going to kick your ass. A 5 count.
Now Fonzie in.
He is a referee, Scotty. He can do that. He's a referee.
But not for this match.
Once a referee, always a referee.
3, 4.
Fonzie laying down the count on Gordon. He's not going anywhere. Oh, and then he kicks him right in another region. Oh, and then a close
my
slide.
goodness. An ass kicking was not to be had. Gordon choosing to kick at another part of the anatomy.
Sandman, I say it's time we give Chachi the Malachi Crush.
A
And if you
Malachi
heavy
Crunch.
Days fans out there know the Malachi Crunch.
Gordon calling
Let's get
for the
out.
Malachi
Fonzie winning that
Crunch.
Derby. Oh, and then they give it a Malachi Crunch.
I can't believe you actually watched Happy Days, Bender.
I believe.
Oh! Sabu throwing the chair right into the face of another unsuspecting Sandman.
Crunch, at one point, I believe, a maneuver used in an automobile. But this time, using improvisational skills, Todd Gordon and the Sandman have crunched.
Mick, did Dominic DeNucci ever teach you any of this in wrestling school?
This was not part of our curriculum. This is ad lib. This is a take it to the next level.
Oh, Sabu misses! Going for that leg drop with the chair. Sandman rolls off the table and Sabu right through the table in the middle of the ring.
The Arabian Face Buster, he had the right idea.
There is furniture strewn throughout the ring. Bodies strewn throughout the ring.
It's a car wreck out there, Mick. Oh, misses with a cane.
Sabu's got the cane. Oh my goodness. Down goes Mo.
Jim Mahoney, wait a minute. Rusted leg sweep with the cane. Mick Foley's in there. He makes the count. It's over.
Wait a minute.
It's
Can he
over.
do that? Can he do that? Is he a legal ref?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Oh my God. Yeah. Oh. Holy shit. Hey. 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 You know, I was just a little bit hungover when I got off the plane here earlier today. I was up all night. And you know, it's been a lot of years since I've been in this town. But I'll tell you what, when I came through that curtain, God damn if it didn't sound like Buffalo to me. Hey. Hey, don't you guys go nowhere. Stay here. Yeah. Oh my God, I'm still drunk. Yeah. Well, I'll put it this way. Toster, it looks like you're driving the rent-a-car back to the hotel. Hey.
It won't be the first time.
Hi. Hey. Oh, man. Oh, my God, my ribs hurt. Hi. Hey, you know what? You guys just gave me a hell of an idea. Listen, I've warred with this man all over the planet. Hey, get back here. Get back here. I don't think you should leave this ring without drinking a beer.
Sabu with a beer.
Chug.
Is that
Chug.
his upbringing?
Chug. Chug. Chug.
Sabu chugging a beer right before our very eyes.
You know what? Sabu, in all honesty, thank you.
Show respect by two ECW alumni.
Yeah, I kind of made that decision, and Sabu's going to drink a beer. Now I'm going to let you people make a decision. Should this ass of Fonzie, Chachi, Pinky Tuscadero, should she be allowed to drink a beer? Okay, that's all right, that's all right. Chug, chug, chug.
Fonzie's gonna chug a beer, and there he goes.
Chug. Now, for the cheapest pop ever in the business, Mick Foley says he loves Buffalo. Now, if Mick Foley was in Cleveland, you think he would say he hated Cleveland? No, do you really think Mick Foley loves Buffalo? Well, that was a little 50-50 now. Do you really think loves Buffalo. Drink that beer. 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 Drink that beer.
Listen, I'd like to drink a beer with you, Sandman. I really would, but man, I got a lot of action figures on the market. I got a sock. I'm trying to appeal to the kids, so. All right. I'll drink the damn thing. Okay, ready?
Drink that beer. Drink that beer. Drink that beer. Drink
Now
that
McFoley.
beer. Drink that beer.
His turn for an adult beverage. Budweiser, my favorite, Ivan.
And like he said,
Chug,
what a fine
chug,
example we're
chug,
setting for
chug,
youth of
chug,
America,
chug,
Bender.
chug.
What are you, Joni? What, Chachi and Joni?
Oh, and now Sandman jumping the beer into the mouth of Mick Foley. I've seen this at a couple Fred parties in my time, but never at a wrestling event, Ivan.
Well, he sure as hell didn't learn anything at Cortland State. He must have drank his way through.
Ivan won a ballpark brawl 5 we witnessed here tonight at Tire Park.
A new national heavyweight champion.
And last
Charlie
but not
Haas. Who's in
least,
a challenge to Harry Smith.
you seen Sabu out here tonight. You seen Fonzie. You seen me. You seen Foley. The only damn reason that we're here and you're cheering for us is because of this man right here. This man is truly the godfather of wrestling. Now, I know he'd much rather have a bottle of Grey Goose, and he'd like to say the goose is loose, but Toddster, you're going to have to drink that beer.
Now Todd Gordon, the founding father of ECW, now he's chugging.
I'm surprised Scotty Bender. I've never known alcohol to
Sandman,
play any part in wrestling.
I got bad news. You gave away about one too many. But thank God you got a best friend who's always looking out. One last bud. And brother, this bud's for you.
If I die before